top of the table. Can they keep on winning? So without further ado, let's cross straight to Old Trafford. Your commentary team, Martin Tyler and Alan Smith.
Hello once again, I'm Martin Tyler, and this is Old Trafford. Manchester United, what do you make of them, Alan?
What a great chance for them. This set of players, top of the table at this stage in the season. They've produced some good football over the course of the last few months, and do a bit more of the same now, and they'll probably be there.
Our referee for this game is Ian Lowcroft. Valencia. Hey, there's the back heel. Goal news now from Fulham. Alan McAnally.
It's a goal for Hull City. It's been scored by Tom Huddleston. The ball was heading straight to the keeper's gloves when the defender got his shoulder in the way, steering it into his own net. 5 minutes played, 1-0.
Cheers, Alan. We tend to forget that in the first Premier League season, the club that finished third were Norwich City.
Well, some very good players in the UEFA Cup, beat Bayern Munich, didn't they? And, yeah, they've been there before.
Goal news from Crystal Palace.
It's a goal for Crystal Palace. 10 minutes played, 1-0.
Thank you very much, Alan. Here's the cross. And the defenders just managed to deal with that. And it's in! The header! Great goal! That's been put away in prime fashion.
Well, that's all about anticipation and just snapping up the rebound.
I'll have another look at this goal. Well, that's the first goal of the game. It's 1-0.
Goal for Manchester United. Number 10, Wayne Rooney.
Hooper. The defenders come in well here. Timed his approach and got the ball. Well, it's okay for Manchester United at the moment. They've got the lead as this first half draws to a close. But there's a lot of work still to do. So strong, Wayne Rooney. He needs to be strong in this situation. It's in! Brilliant header! It was a move to make your mouth water. Great goal!
Oh, the timing of the jump and the timing of the header, they were all perfect to finish off that corner.
Well, that has made it 2-0. Season. It's perhaps not what they were aiming for at the start, but it's a pretty good achievement from a long campaign of hard graft.
Yeah, I mean, it means so much, doesn't it, the Champions Cup these days in terms of prestige and revenue, and you've just got to be in that competition to regard yourself as one of the big fish, and they're in that company now, so brilliant stuff.
Well, sometimes you get a win by nicking the result, really, but not today. They've gone out there on the front foot, stayed on the front foot and got what they deserved.
Yeah, not just the
Sports live coverage of the Champions Cup semi-final. Today it's Manchester United against Barcelona. Of course, the game being played under lights this evening. So without further ado, let's cross straight to Old Trafford. Here's your commentary team, Martin Tyler and Alan Smith.
How are they going to play it now on the home team, because they've already got a lead?
Well, it's difficult sometimes. You don't want to sit back, do you, and invite pressure on. I think their best policy is to be positive again and try and get the first goal in this match.
Messi takes it forward. That will be a goal kick. Tom cleverly. Wayne Rooney, who burst upon the scene as a 16-year-old. They've got the ball in the middle of the pitch here. Manchester United always prepared to back the judgment in the transfer market, even when it perhaps isn't a money ball situation. Robin van Persie was 29 when they prized him away from Arsenal, but he led them to reclaiming the title from their noisy neighbours Manchester City.
Well, he did, but by the same token, Sir Alex Ferguson always gave youth a chance, didn't he? So I'm sure David Moyes will try and do likewise. It takes a bit of courage to put an 18-year-old into the Manchester United first.
Kick him off, Alan. I'm not sure he wants to go off, but maybe just thinking ahead beyond this game.
They're sensible. He's a valuable player, isn't he, to this team, and they don't want him out for any longer than necessary.
Well, the injured player has gone off. We're going to get the game restarted with a drop ball. Really sensing an opportunity now, Robin van Persie. Oh, it's out of play off the player. United's corner. Now Vidic, hit the ball! Stopped emphatically and just as well. The approach play looked very encouraging. Shot, here's the shot! A goal for Manchester United. Well, they've been making so many chances, and this one's been taken splendidly.
They've got so many playmakers, haven't they? Players that can pick out a pass, and it's just too much for the opposition.
Aggregate score 2-0. Daniel Alves. Now Messi. Here, the challenge is a good one. Fabregas. On aggregate, behind the opposition. Time in the second leg to play still. They're going to have to work hard to make the best use of it.
Yeah, it's been a body blow, but they've got to pick themselves up now and come back at the opposition.
Well, that was the equaliser, and it's 1-1. Rooney didn't hesitate. It's down to the last 45 minutes now of the semi-final. We've had the first leg, now the first half of the second leg. It's very close, but a lead to try and protect.
Yeah, they'll be happy with their first half work. They kept up a good tempo, and a bit more of the same. They'll be...
So the referee blows, and it's off and running for the second half of the Champions Cup semi-final.
Well, we're getting to the point now where nobody can afford to make a mistake.
Cleverly. Vidic. Great run by Evra. Brilliant opening. Very good game to me. Kept his cool and looped it into the empty net. I don't think the scorer will ever have thought that he was going to get a goal quite like this one. Couldn't really believe his luck.
No, and the keeper's going to get some stick in that dressing room afterwards because, well, where on earth was he?
The level on aggregate at 2-2. Now Evans. Evra, you can tell, he wants to score. Oh, he's got a block in there. That's a great clearance. That's neatly done. Lionel Messi. This has been a great performance from this forward, who is in very fine form.
Yeah, it's a joy to watch a player in that.
Here he is with a chance. Goalkeeper's got it, just.
Well, he's put his head in there amongst the...
Offside here, close, but got to get the movement timed a little bit better. It's over the end of the cup run, there's going to be no final for them. Done so well to get to the semis, but it doesn't feel like that at the moment.
No, it doesn't. So close, but yet so far. They are distraught.
So it's full time with the final score 2-1. I'll leave you with the full match highlights, and until next time, I've been Jeff Stelling.
Well, now it's time for the classified results.
Thanks, Martin and Alan. Champions Cup, semi-final, second leg. Manchester United 1, Barcelona 2.